Last week, our journey south took a turn for the worse. Storm clouds rolled in, the mood was low, and hope was fading fast. Until, against all odds, we found it. The spotted black snake, a snake I'd been searching for years. But this week, the adventure isn't over yet. We venture back into the incredible Pilliga region. We uncover jaw-dropping volcanic creations, have some heated run-ins with some cranky blue-tongue lizards, and just when you think we're done, another new snake species is ticked off the list. So buckle up, because you're in for a ripper. Good morning, guys. It's actually not morning, it's about lunchtime now, but hey, good morning. What a day yesterday was. To think everything was out the window, to think after we got the sandy and the beardy, the storms came in and I thought everything else was out the window. Thought the day was a write-off, couldn't find any accommodation. We ended up finding our spotted black snake. Oh, and how good was that? That was another tick for a trip and a species I've probably tried to find in 3 or 4 trips in the past, so that was a blessing in disguise. But you can see we're in quite different habitat to what we've been in for the last 4 or 5 days. Ooh, a little dragon just shot across the road. We're in the Narrabri region. I've come into Mount Kaputar National Park. This is a park I've been wanting to come to for a while. I was actually planning to come here in a couple of weeks to try and find spotted pythons. But as you saw in the video from a couple of weeks ago, I don't really need to tick that off my list anymore. But still, I'll probably come here, try and find a Mount Kaputar spotted python, why not? We're heading up to a beautiful landmark, a beautiful volcanic creation. I guess you could call it something that was created by, I don't know what I'm saying, volcanic eruptions, movements, something like that. 20 million years ago, the sign said. I've seen so many pictures of this place, it's absolutely phenomenal, and yeah, you wait till we see it. And hopefully we get some reptiles along the way. As I was coming from Moree to here, it's about an hour's drive, and for any car enthusiast, anyone that loves a good road, a good drive, you need to do it. It's these long 100km/h roads winding through the mountains. There's mountains on both sides, and then as you get closer to here, the road's super windy, all up through the mountains, tight turns, straights. Yeah, it was a fantastic drive. I can still smell my brakes from here. Listen to the sounds of all the bugs and the birds. That's peace. This is where we're meant to be. Freedom. The sign said it's about a 700-metre walk, so we should be getting close now. Should be a super easy walk for anyone interested, and anyone watching this is going to be interested. I can see it. You ready for this? And how incredible is that? That's not a formation I've seen anywhere else before. We've got a little sign here. What do we got? The organ pipes you see in front of you extend 40 metres above the creek and 30 metres below the surface. Sawn rocks were formed with lava flow cooled down and evenly, allowing the crystals within the molten rock to align perfectly with each other. So essentially, this was literally created by lava 20 million years ago. Stunning. Get here, get here. There's also a path here, which I think it goes down to this beautiful creek. Oh, you can see down there where piping, where the exact formations, probably where bits are missing. So there's a snapped off section there. There were bits are snapped off and they've actually landed down here, and it looks like poured concrete, the shapes, and they're scattered all throughout that creek system. We'll go down and have a look. Oh my god, look at this. These are literally the columns, the organ piping. Look at that, look at the shape on it. It's honestly, it's a square. They look man-made. This is formed by the land. Look at this one. Look at that. It's like honeycomb. That is just honestly incredible. And these huge chunks, these huge gigantic chunks have fallen off from up there, landed down in the creek over time. There's just bits and bobs everywhere. Oh, look at that. This is incredible. I'm gonna say it again, this is incredible. This is honestly blowing my mind. Like, look at that. That is an edge. Just walked down into the creek here. So you got this beautiful little creek. You can see how worn out it is from the water eroded over time. But wait until you see this. Wait until you see these rocks here. I don't know how this just don't know how it's possible. The perfect shapes. Wait till you see this. Look at that. It's been a long time since I was at school, but whatever these shapes are, they're perfect. It's like they're perfect hexagons. I think that's a hexagon. What on earth? Literally, what on earth? And look at this beautiful pool. Look how clear this is here. This is a paradise. This is like something you see in a movie, guys. Anyone watching, please do yourself a favor. Oh, that's beautiful. Please do yourself a favor and get here. Sawn Rocks, Mount Kaputar. Half an hour out of Narrabri, 6 hours from Sydney. Well worth it. Look at the size of this piece. Come a gutser if you're under that when it fell. Jesus, that is huge. Look at that. Guys, I'm positive that there's a dragon on top of that rock. Still hard to tell even zooming in. Hopefully it doesn't bugger off before I get close enough. Well, he didn't run off, but there's a good reason for that. But that's why he didn't run away. He can't. Sticks don't have legs. This is cool too. I'm just climbing upstream. There's another little pool here. Comes down through this gully here and just fully eaten out in the rock over millions of years. And the water comes down. It's like a slippery dip there. Water slide. How cool is that? Oh, this place is seriously incredible. I can't say it enough. Now, wasn't that a sight? Whew. Now we are heading back to the car. I'm probably gonna head into town and get a feed. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet. And I am run down and I need a feed. Now there's countless other places to explore in this national park. I probably will come back, spend a few nights up here and look at all the different landmarks, the formations as well, try to find some species up here. Yeah, for now I may just head back into town, wait till it cools back down, head out this afternoon on the west side of Narrabri. We're now on the east, go to the west side, get some more afternoon dragons and snakes into the night. We never know what the day's going to bring us, so I'll see you when I see ya. Let's keep going. And there is a dragon. What species are you, buddy? Probably a JACKY dragon. He's warm, he's fired up. I doubt I'll be able to... Yeah, he's gone already. He just ran up the rock and then hopped onto this little branch. There he is there. Definitely a little JACKY dragon. Oh, he was letting me get so close to him when he was on the stick there, but the phone wouldn't focus. What you doing, little dude? You're very, very brave. Probably the closest I've ever gotten to one of you. The young little JACKY dragon. Awesome little species. So again, in this area you get JACKY dragons, eastern bearded dragons, Burns dragons. What a well-behaved dragon, eh? I said you never know what happens. All right, now let's keep going. So I've headed back out for an afternoon cruise and I got excited. I thought there was a Pilliga shingleback crossing the road, which I've not had the pleasure of seeing yet. No such luck, but just as lucky, it's an eastern blue tongue, a good looking one too. Hey buddy. Oh, look at you go. You're cranky. Are you cranky? Look at him flicking that tongue. And he's flattening his body out, making himself look nice and big. Look at that, how much bigger they make themselves. What are you going to do, bite the camera? You can see how flat they make their body, do everything to make themselves look so big. Big and scary. Warn off predators and tell me he's going to beat me up. You can keep going, buddy. Oh yeah! I'm not gonna hassle you. You can keep going. I'm glad you're off the road. And look at that, full tail intact. Again, just like the one we found just out of Lithgow's, it's away from suburbia, away from cats and dogs. All his little fingers and toes are intact, his tail's intact. Yeah, I mean, they're so abundant in suburbia, but they just get attacked so much by the domestic pets. Look at you. What are you doing? You're gonna try and latch onto my finger holding the phone. Don't do that. We are extremely defensive individual. A lot of the time they'll just try and run away from you, but this guy's holding his ground. He ain't playing games. Look at that. I've never had one this defensive. That is incredible. Look at him scurrying backwards like that. That is really, really cool. Awesome coloration too. Alrighty, you keep going off into the bush, buddy. You turn around. I'm not going to follow you anymore, I promise. See you, bud. And how cool is that? An afternoon eastern blue-tongued lizard. Awesome colorations too. But how's this? So I am about 10 minutes west of Narrabri right now. Look at it, it's getting dry, not as green. Hard dirt. Earlier we were half an hour east of Narrabri, and it was that lush green forest, bush, mountainous area. And how's the difference? Wait till you see when I'm another 20 minutes that way. It's gonna blow your mind. How's this? It's the afternoon for blue tongues. Are you gonna be as cranky as your mate up the road? Oh, what's with you lot today? Honestly. Cranky things? And how's that, guys? Again, fingers, toes, tail, everything intact. It's honestly incredible. It's actually kind of sad, to be honest, what our native Australian reptiles, not just reptiles, birds, possums, mammals, everything go through due to our negligence and our pets. Dogs, at least they're contained to your yard. Cats aren't. Cats are out killing everything, literally everything. Still, it's not hard to train a dog to leave these guys alone. If you train a dog to leave these guys alone, your dog will also leave snakes alone, which is going to save your dog's life, essentially. The snake ain't going to attack your dog for no reason. You keep backing up, you back up into the scrub there. There you go. Look, show us how you disappear. How cool is that? Oh, that is epic. He's off the road. Oh, look, he's chasing me out. Get back in there, you cheeky little devil. Oh my God. Yeah, just on that, you wouldn't believe it. I was fixing the fence at home literally the day before I left. And I was fixing the fence, and Crash, my dog, he was sitting in the paddock. He was just watching me. And I start walking up to him, and he's sitting there looking at me. And I'm like, what is that? There's something behind him. And I'm like, no way. This big red-bellied black snake about a metre behind him, literally just cruised. He's sitting here. It just cruised behind him, cruise. And I've got a big frog pond. Just kept cruising, went under the frog pond. There's no threat. The snake won't attack. The snake was well aware that Crash was sitting there. He's not just gonna attack him. If Crash turned around, tried to bite him, jump on him, different story. The snake's gonna defend itself. It's not gonna attack, it's going to defend itself. That's something I'm quite blessed, I'm quite lucky. I do have lots of animals around the house, and Crash has been taught to leave them. It doesn't take much, you just leave it. Leave the animal, leave the bird, leave the lizard, just leave it. And they show zero to little interest, and yeah, it'll save your pet's life, honestly. Highly recommend it. Highly. All right, see what else we can find. This is exactly what I was talking about. How's the difference in that? Red dirt, green, dry forest. This is the Pilliga forest. This is a extraordinary place. Like, look at that, red sand. You couldn't get more opposite to the lush green mountains. 45 minutes to an hour that way. It's just, yeah, it's incredible. Narrabri, Coonabarabran, incredible places. You stay in Narrabri, you got Pilliga and Mount Kaputar National Park. You stay in Coonabarabran, you got Pilliga and the Warrumbungles. All very, very incredible places to stay, to visit. You could spend weeks and still not see everything. Maybe in the coming few months, I'll do some sort of adventure in the Warrumbungles, the Pilliga and Mount Kaputar, and give everyone a really, really good look at the region, especially because it is so close to Sydney. It's a fantastic place that anyone can visit. Not just herpers come here, lots of birders. There's a huge abundance of birds. reptiles. You got sand monitors, knobby dragons, bearded dragons. I haven't seen them, but there's shinglebacks, obviously blue tongues, lace monitors. There's Bell's phase lace monitors in here. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of cruising through here. It's starting to cool down now, which is perfect. Hopefully the reptiles will come out for some afternoon sun and we can get some back up around the lake, and then especially tonight I'm sure we'll get some more frogs and hopefully a couple different species of snake. But to be honest, we ticked off the spotted black and the divis, which is what I wanted to find here, but I would absolutely die for some more spotted black snakes, so wish us luck. We have a little knobby dragon. Hopefully the phone's gonna, yeah, the phone's not gonna focus. It doesn't know what I want to focus on. There's too many leaves and sticks and trunks. But yeah, a little knobby dragon, just looking at me there. Hopefully he's gonna keep running around. I'd love to show you guys a closer look. Yeah, he's gonna be hard. Quick little bugger's got no idea where he went. He just over there somewhere, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, I've got no idea. No idea. And yeah, you get these little dams here throughout, well, it's not little. Dams throughout the Pilliga where you can sit, watch and wait for birds to come down, have a drink, reptiles. And then there's little creeks and stuff. There's this beautiful, beautiful creek. It's the southwest of the Pilliga. I came once after rains and it was flowing. It was like water just under my knees, and I was able to walk through it, and it was beautiful. It was like something you can't imagine. It was one of the most beautiful places and experiences I've had. That sounds ridiculous, but yeah, that's how I work. Hopefully there would have been a little bit of rain when I do come out and show you guys more of this place, and yeah, you guys can witness that. Beyond a joke now, guys. Third blue tongue. He's wiggling his tail. What is he doing? I've never ever seen a blue tongue wiggle their tail like that before. And I have seen hundreds of these guys. Look at that. That's something you see a lot of geckos do as a defensive maneuver. That's interesting, my little friend. This guy was just laying on the road here. It's dusk, obviously. It's darker than it does look in the phone. He's just soaking up that heat off the road, which is what we're hoping to find some snakes doing, little buddy. Alrighty, our first frog for the night. Little water holding frog. I hadn't seen one of these until the first night in Narrabri, which would have been 4 or 5 videos ago. The first episode in this series, so check that out if you haven't already. I've already driven past a heap of geckos. I haven't stopped for them. It's been the Datellas and the Shapirus Williams eye, the eastern spiny-tailed gecko. There's also heaps of those in that first video, in a couple other videos in the series too. If I see any more on the way out, I'll get a quick clip for them for you guys. Yeah, look at this awkward little dude just bobbling along the road. And there we go, guys. I wanted to pack up for the night because I am... Sorry about the car noise in the background. Yeah, I wanted to pack up tonight because I am utterly exhausted. I was going to have an early one, head back, go to sleep. And not only have I got a new snake for this series, I've got a new snake species for me. This is the grey snake. Now it's in the genus Hemiaspis, the same as our marsh snakes that you... Oh yuck, I'm standing in a carcass. Yeah. Yeah, it is in the same genus as our marsh snakes, which if you guys have watched all my videos, I've rehabbed quite a number of them. They pop up in the Hawkesbury quite often along the river. I think most of them I've rehabbed have been after cat attacks, but yeah, cool little grey snake. And what a cool little snake. He is a venomous species. And look at the little pattern on his... Oh, it's got like that black nape. He's got that black nape. Yeah, interesting little guy. Hopefully we can find an adult one. All right, off you go, buddy. Have a look at this. Someone's going to be in trouble. They've left the gate open on the highway. Stay off the road, you lot. Be careful. Oh my word. They are everywhere. Wait till you see up here. The trucks have to swerve around. They're on the road. Someone's getting the sack, I reckon. What are you doing? Let's hope they stay off the road. And just like that, we are home, guys. Home sweet home. And what a trip that was. It was, I cannot wait to go back, count up all the different species I saw. Not just the species I saw, but how many different species I saw that I'd never seen before. I must have ticked off, God, I must have ticked off 15 plus species. I'm gonna have to really go back and check. It was a lot. Unfortunately, I am back home a couple days early just to, my head was gonna explode. Just, I thought, yeah, I just needed to get back home. But yeah, what a trip. What an experience. A beautiful place to the world with such an abundance of reptiles. It's really on fire. It's no reason people continuously go Brigalow, 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 just non-stop, just animals in the Brigalow. But yeah, what a trip. I hope you guys really enjoyed the series. If this is the first video on the series you've watched, or the second, make sure you go and watch all of them, because they're all got such a different variety of adventures, variety of animals. And yeah, I promise you're going to enjoy them. Next up, we need to think of somewhere else to visit. If there's any places, any animals you guys would like to see on the channel, let me know and we can suss it out for you. And yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, all in all, absolutely fantastic experience. And I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along for the ride. And I hope you enjoy the channel and keep coming along on these adventures with me. And yeah, look, there we are. We're home, Misty. What's going on, girlie? We are home. Soaking up that sun, and it is cooking this afternoon. Wonder if Slash is out as well. Yeah, there's Slash. Hey, Slashy. You getting that afternoon sun? Getting that afternoon sun, girlie? But yeah, alrighty. Again, thank you so much for all your support, guys. The channel's going really well. Let's keep it up. Let's keep sharing the messages of conservation, the love for our reptiles and the love for our country. And yeah, thank you. I can't thank you enough. And as always, I'll see you next week. See you guys.